Hi, hello, vanakkam, and welcome back to yet another episode on your favorite Little Slaw YouTube channel. So today in this video, we are going to see how to execute a SQL query through a file. Yeah, through a file. You hear me right. So previously, we used to use this JDBC request to run the SQL queries, but yesterday my friend John Osorio from Colombia. So we all know he's another performance tester engineer who is in YouTube, and he's very famous again. And he has asked me this question. So this video is for you, my friend, and for everybody who is looking for a solution to run the file directly from your JDBC. So instead of running your query, because most of the times we do not want our query to be like in the public, and or we do not we have a setup to run the query from the file directly rather than pasting it here and running this query and getting the result. So instead, we can have another option where we can run the query through a file. So we are going to see that today in this video. And again, thanks John for asking me this question. And this is for everyone. Please do subscribe to our channel, like the video if you really like it, if it's very helpful for you, and share the video with your friends who are looking for a solution to run the SQL through a SQL file. And please do consider joining my channel, and that will help me to create more quality content like this. And yep, with no further delay, let's go to the video. So previously, the setup is same thing. So let me just give you a quick intro. So I have a thread group, and under the thread group, I have added a JDBC connection configuration through the config element, and then I'm adding my database URL. So this is my database URL, which is JDBC colon MySQL colon two backslash forward slashes localhost, and the port number is 3306, and the database is test DB, and I'm using com.mysql.jdbc.driver as my JDBC driver class, and yeah, again username and password. It depends on your MySQL with whatever you're using. And then I have added the MySQL as my variable name for created pool. And the reason is I will use this, or I'll just connect this into my JDBC request. So previously, after that, I mean like after the connection configuration, I will add a JDBC request, and there I have the variable name, the same name which I have for the JDBC configuration, which is the variable name for the created pool. I'll add have the same name, which is variable name of pool declared in the JDBC connection configuration. So it has to be same thing. So created pool, and then in JDBC connection configuration. So the name should be same, and then I have selected the query type as select, and I'm executing the query. Let me just quickly run this, and I'll show you what happens. So if I run this query, and I can see the result, right? So now, since like John asked, like how to execute this using a uh, file. So we'll see how to do that. So here I have my select query, the same query which I have used in the JMeter. So the same exact query. So we have to see the same response, right? So that's the reason I'm using the same query. So the response here we have got is the ID, username, email, password created at. So we have to use the same thing when we are using the file. So here I have got my query, and I have saved it under the name query.sql, which is under my bin folder, and it's under my JDBC config folder. And then, yep. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another JDBC request, which is yep, it's under the sampler, and it's a JDBC request. Let me add it here, and this one is via query, and this one is going to be through my file. So I'm going to run the file, right? So that's the reason I'm choosing as file. And then I have to give the name as MySQL, the same setup which whatever I did. And then this is going to be a select statement, since we're going to use the select statement. And then here comes the critical part. So I'm going to add the file type or the file format. And for that, I'll have to add a dollar symbol, and then a open bracket underscore to underscore, and then file to string. So this is again, it comes as part of your function. So if you go to the function helper, you can find this. I can even show you. I'll just show you so that it will be very easy for you to understand. So go to the function dialog helper and just search for file. Me, yep, can you see the file to string and enter the path? So here is the path. So here is the path I have, and then when I click on generate, so if you see, even we have got the result of this file. So that's how it works. So so it's already copied. So I'm just going to copy the same thing, and with no further delays, let me save it. I mean, let me just paste it here. That's it. It's so simple. So just go to the tools, function dialog helper, open it, go to the file to string, enter the file name, generate and copy. You get your file syntax, paste it. That's it. You're done. So let's execute and see what happens. So I'm going to clear it, and then let me run this query. So in the query, we have got the response, and even in the file, we have got the similar, almost the same exact response. So this is how we can use the file to get the query, or you can read the file. So again, a quick recap. So I have added my JDBC connection configuration. It's the same setup as what we do for the JDBC queries. And then I have added a JDBC request file, which is under the sampler, a JDBC request. And then I have set up the variable name, and then I have brought the function, the file to string through the function helper dialog. Under here, give the name and then generate. Ta-da! You get your result, and then run your script. You get your result. Share it with the stakeholders. You're done. Okay, I think this video would be very useful to you, and thank you again, John, for asking me this question. And for those who have sent me a list of questions, please do apologize. I'm working on those videos. I will share them as soon as possible. And yep, thank you so much for watching the entire video. And like I said, please do subscribe to our channel, give a join, give a thumbs up if you really like the video, and share the video with your friends. So until I meet you in our next video, it's bye bye from Vasant Shanmugam and your favorite Little Slaw YouTube channel. Bye bye.